Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We are going to start our Let's Play series. Just so everyone's aware, I am live streaming this as well as uploading to YouTube. So this video will primarily be for YouTube viewing. But if you happen to see me live, do drop by, leave a comment, say hello, and we can talk throughout my stream. We are going to be reducing our we're going to be starting our series today. I wanted to show you how I'm going to set up my world, and also explain that our episodes we're going to try and keep to around 26 to 30 minutes. I've set an alarm for 26 minutes just to make sure that I don't go over and to give myself a bit of a heads up start. So, as you read, it's saying default settings are generally easy for new players. If you want even easier, choose Eternal Day. Remember, these settings are locked for the duration of your world. I've been playing this for over 200 hours now. I've got quite a bit of experience. There's still loads of stuff I haven't seen myself. So we're going to set the resource level to scarce. And for those of you who aren't aware, plentiful and resource level. So in plentiful, your resources are going to be 4 ore blocks per ingot. Scarce, it's going to be 8 ore blocks per ingot. Greg is 16 per ingot. So we're going to play it on the scarce, just so we've got like a medium range. Power level, it just affects how fast you can generate it. So I think it's something to do with the amount of energy you get from, say, coal in a pyrothermic generator, etc. Conveyor belt speed we're going to put to slow, just that way, as you can see, it will emphasise and make you need the higher tier conveyor belt system. So that is what we're going to do there. Daylight cycle we're going to leave on normal. If we switch back to it, it will tell you that the daylight cycle is 24 minutes. First 12 minutes. The day-night cycle is 24 minutes total. For the 12 minutes of darkness you will suffer extreme temperature drops, increased mob aggression and reduced visibility. We're not going to play in rush mode because, as you can see, if we turn that on, resources are emphasised a lot, and also the mobs are chaotic. So we're going to just disable the rush mode. Death mode we're going to set to clumsy, so on the none you can die, there'll be no penalty, so you keep all your health. Sorry, you get to keep all your items. Clumsy is reasonable, we're going to use that, so when you die you actually drop the contents of your inventory on the floor rather than just spawning with your full inventory. And this is how we're going to set it up. So this is going to be our world. We're going to create it now. Hopefully we won't crash this time, because this is my second attempt at recording this, because when I changed my scene on my Twitch, the game crashed and stopped responding. So hopefully we won't get that this time. And we're going to let the game play the cutscene. So we're going to proceed with that now. Okay, and as you can see, at the start of a brand new world, you're going to end up in this tutorial mode. So as it says, welcome to the tutorial. The force field will disappear when the tutorial is complete. So we're going to click OK here. So I could potentially walk out of this because we were very close, but it's teleporting us back in. OK. so it won't let us leave until we've completed the tutorial. So as you can see over here, it's saying press E and then add resources to the CPH to make power. So we're looking at our CPH, we're going to press E. There we go, we've got our power hub menu. We're going to add the resources. We're going to take some power. No, we're going to press Q on the power storage block to take power to charge up our suit. It says find an unscanned block and hold right mouse button to scan it. So we're going to hold right click on our research station. We're going to press E, and this seems to be a current bug because we've scanned this block and it's not appearing. So the way you can get out of this currently is to scan another unknown block, such as this snow block here, and then once you process this, it will proceed with the tutorial. So there we go, it's saying go over to the crafting table, the manufacturing plant over here, press E to open the interface and then press craft, and it wants you to craft an Arthur power core. So we're going to press E while looking at the manufacturing plant, and if you look at this little icon here, this is suit upgrades and Arthur upgrades. So failing that, you will just scroll down through the question mark panel, which is all of the blocks, and take note, some of these items will not be in your game. This is because we are in the Bleeding Edge version, and these recipes here, see these crystals, they are added by HMK or Hellmaster Kite's Broken Wasp mod. So we're just explaining that some of these items are not going to be into your game. So right, we're going to come down to the Arthur power core. This allows Arthur to move reliably again. You need to keep one in your inventory. Mark 1 movement module for Arthur. And that requires 2 copper bars, so they've given us the 2 copper bars to do this. So we've now crafted our power core for Arthur, and it's going to bring up the contextual help menu. This is very good for new players. So as you can see at the moment, it's saying the selected block we're looking at is snow. The item in our hotbar is currently selected as the ore extractor, and then it's got a general controls menu. But if you are new to the game, there is a guide section. I do recommend reading this. This is what I use to help me get started. So it'll tell you a bit about the controls, survival tips, exploring your crash site, and what some of the options, what some of the blocks do. So keep that in mind, guys, if you do want to start playing this. And unfortunately, in the version we're playing, our spider bot, Martha, as we're going to call her, has got a little bit broken. I don't know what's going on with her, but she's gone schizo. But just take it in that she's waving to you today. So as you can see, we've got our huge crater here. This was our crash site, and straight away in the game we do start off with this central power hub. So as you can see there, it said it was an unknown block, so we're going to scan this. Oh, it says already known now, okay. We're just going to run around, that says already scanned. Smelter, can we get research from that? There we go, we got some research from that block. I do believe we can get it from the manufacturing plant as well, unless that's changed. Already known. Okay, yeah, battery will be. So there we go, we've got our scanned research for the ore smelter. So as you can see, this is our terrain. We will always, from what I've found out lately, is we will always spawn on layer 0. In the past you could spawn on higher level or lower level, but it seems to be working quite well for us. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to walk around, I'm going to scan all these unknown blocks. So in this case I've got leaves. And just as a little tip, guys, if you want to reserve power, If you can press M is this ore scanner, by the way. I'm pressing M on my keyboard to get that. If you press X, you'll get your build gun, and this is for mining, breaking blocks by right click, placing blocks by left click. See, this is an unknown block as well, so I'm going to right click this. So instead of scanning it, I've picked up the item and it's going to allow me to scan it. It basically tells the block that I've picked it up, and I'm able to research it now. So as with any survival game, I'm just going to be collecting some wood. Get started, because it is going to become night time shortly, so we're going to keep draining this and getting some power. We're going to add our resources because we were kindly given 5 wooden planks to start, so this is going to be for our power generation. And we're going to go back to our research table, research station. So we've got 2 unknown blocks. So we didn't scan the we scanned the leaves, but we didn't scan the log. But as you can see, we managed to get the research option saying that we'd scanned it, even though we hadn't. And what else haven't we scanned? We haven't scanned this rock down here. We haven't scanned the rough hewn rock, I believe this is. And we haven't scanned our dirt. So there are the 3 basic blocks you'll find on the surface. Sorry, 5 if you count the leaves and trees. But also these little plants, each of these plants, if they're different there's different variations, you can scan them, so they're good for research points. So we've got a yellow pod, we've got a purple pod. I did see, there we go, we've got some little flowers over here. So I'm going to scan these. We've got a mushroom over here, there we go. As you can see, this is very different from some other games. We've got a very long reach radius, and that also works for placing and breaking. There is some limits to it, so you can't break, say, everything over here, but you have got a very long range. So we're just going to have a quick look around, see what other plants we've got that we haven't scanned. We've done the mushroom, we've done the pod, we've done the little flowery looking thing. I think that is all of our surface flowers for now. So we're going to head back to our research station and we're going to process these. Oh, and it's night time, so our external temperature has dropped. And you want to keep an eye on this environment hazard level, because as you can see it's cold now, so we're using 1.3% energy per second. So what you want to do is, we spawned with some torches, so I'm going to place 1 torch down, and as you approach it you can see that the external temperature changes dramatically. So this is producing heat, as it says down here in the little info panel. It says low grade heating for lighting. Caution, fire is hot, and it's telling me the amount I have left in my inventory. So I'm using this because look, now my battery use rate is decreased because I'm balancing my external temperature with my suit temperature. So the suit has to work less, meaning it will use less energy. And if you do it just right, you can actually get it to a 0.0. I think we're going to get that. There we go, we're at 0.00, so we've currently balanced it so well that we're not using any energy. So I advise doing this for a little while when you're at the beginning of the game. This way you can conserve some of your energy and allows you to proceed. So look, we've got quite a lot of research, we've got a lot of scans here. And we want to do these to gain research points, and we can use these research points later on to unlock other recipes and complete projects. So as you can see here, the black box data, that is a cost of 10 research points, and also requires 800 power, which is down here. So this is why we need to generate power for our research station. So all the while this hub is empty, I mean, as you can see, it's got solar panels on it, so during the day this central power hub will gain energy through solar energy, but at night or during the day as well you can add resources that will burn. So this wooden plank is going to burn for, I think it's 120 seconds, and it tells you how many joules of energy that it is going to produce for you. So we're going to leave that, keep topping that up periodically until we can craft a hopper, and we're going to manually, then we can automate this process. Right, we're going to jump back into our research station. So this is now gaining power from the central power hub. It's saying it's going to require 70 power in order to process this, and it will give us 2 research points. So we're going to click our process button. As you can see, it's used the power, we've gained research points, and we're going to just keep doing this until we've processed all of our blocks. And if you're not oh wait, we only scanned those, didn't we? Okay, never mind. What I was going to say is, if you haven't scanned them, there will be question marks in your inventory, and it will just say like unknown material. But as you scan and process all these blocks, they will change, so they become visible. Because like we had our tree trunk was a question mark, our leaves were a question mark, but they are all scanned now. Can we scan this for research? Already known, yeah. Okay, so worth a try. Okay, so also, so everyone's aware, your manufacturing plant is not your only crafting table. If you press E on the manufacturing plant, you've got a lot more blueprints, as they're labelled at the top. These are your primary recipes that you're going to be using. But also, if you avoid looking at any interface blocks and press C on your keyboard, you'll see you've actually got a player crafting window. So this allows you to, these are all the items you can craft currently. So we've got torches, electric lights, reinforced blocks, windows, these chevron signs, wooden planks, Geiger, truss. And these dapper blocks at the moment, these are only in the Bleeding Edge version, and I'm not sure these actually work at current, because these are going to be a DLC requirement. So the mod developer DJ Arcus, if you can check out his Twitter page, he's actually working on a DLC pack, so you will be required to either buy it, or if we're lucky, it might be a free download, and that will unlock these few texture packs here, which will give you some like dapper blocks. So yeah, currently I would like to craft some wooden planks, because I don't know how much energy we get out of a tree trunk. But if we're going to get 5 wooden planks out of 1 tree trunk, we are going to maximise that. As well as the tree trunks are actually worth quite a bit of. Actually, can I press E and then I? No, okay, we're going to just click add energy then, because I was hoping it would allow me to open the interface. Like if you open the ore smelter, it will open up your inventory window as well to drag items in. And as you can see, because we've selected scarce, it's saying it's going to require 8 ore in order to process. Okay, so we've got 276, and as you can hear, Arthur is shouting at us. He's saying build more extractors. And Arthur is actually very useful for new players, because he will give you some tips and advice as you're going. So he's currently got 75 power available to him. But if you were to, for example, build an upgrade for Arthur, we haven't got available to us yet, we need to do some research. So I'm going to select the suiting upgrades by default. This is going to cost 800 energy, which we currently do not have, so maybe not. This will allow us to modulate our suit. So as you can see, Arthur's got a power core, but we haven't got access to any of our upgrades yet, so this tab will in the future will have our upgrades, and that will require a hydrojet cutter, which will be unlocked by this suit upgrades research. So we are currently at the how long we got? We've done 20 minutes. We've got another 6.5 minutes on my alarm. I just need to make sure I've pressed all my buttons to disable some of the audio and terrain loading chunks, just purely because of copyright. So we're gonna look at this, what we got in here. Right, the first thing we're going to want to look for, if we go to press M on our keyboard, we've got our ore scanner, and we've got three options here. We've got ping for unknown, we've got ping known ore, and we've got ping air. Air's not really relevant for us at the moment, but we're going to ping the unknown ore, and as it says in the top of it over here, saying left mouse button to ping, right mouse button to scan, and wheel mouse, the scroll wheel on your mouse is used to switch between all of these. And it's nice because it gives you a little power consumption bar there as well, so it lets you know how much energy you have remaining as well. So we're going to go ping unknown. So, oh nope, we right clicked, so we're going to left click to ping unknown blocks. So as you can see here, we've got all these little purple blocks. These are resources, these are ore blocks. So we come down here, I'm going to press X to go back to my build gun. I'm going to place my torch down, and this is good, we've got some surface tin, and I'm going to collect all these little snow blocks as well. So this is tin. We don't currently want to scan this, because all the while it's unscanned we can ping for the unknown. Whereas once it's scanned, we'll have to ping known ore, and at the moment we just want to utilise what we've got available to us. So we found some tin over here, that's good. There was another ore vein below us, I believe, so we're going to ping again. There we go. So this is copper. I noticed this when I first logged in, so yeah, this is our copper ore. It's got a slightly orangey greeny texture, and that doesn't seem to be staying up as long as it used to. So we've got another vein of ore here. We're going to check this out. We're hoping this is going to be coal. Oh no, that's a bigger copper vein. Okay, so we're going to keep pinging until we find what we want. That could be coal. So far we found that copper vein, we've got a tin vein over there. What's this block over here? We come down here slightly. I'm going to dig through here. Right, we're going to, just as well, so you know, if you press L on your keyboard, your suit actually has a light. But this will use a lot of suit energy based on what settings you've got it on. So for now, I'm just placing torches. It also, if you press G, you can throw a glow rod. This will glow, but at the cost of 10 energy, I believe. So this looks to be coal, I believe. Yeah, this is our coal, so that's good. It's not quite as close to the surface as we'd hoped, but we're going to need a lot of coal early game to get our power source set up. And I'm just going to break a few more blocks here to make it a little bit tidier. So we're going to place down our ore extractor on here. We did, as you can see, we did start with 3 ore extractors in our inventory. We had 5 torches, 5 wooden planks, and 2 coal for the Arthur power core. So I'm going to transfer what little power I have left into that ore extractor, and I'm going to run back to my base as fast as I can to extract the power. Because as you can see, this little blue tinge around the border, that is hypothermia. And because it's a very cold, harsh environment in this world, if you don't power your suit, you are going to get hypothermia. And if that, because I'm standing next to the torch, that is dying down a bit. But if I stand over here, the hypothermia, once this bar, it's currently black, But once the hypothermia bar fills out, you are going to die and respawn at the game spawn point. You can reduce the hypothermia by using torches, and that will give you enough time to run over to maybe a second torch until you get back up to your power source. But because we're here, we're going to drain that now. We're going to add our resources back in here to generate the more power. Arthur's quite low as well. He will charge in the day. So look, now it's become daytime. He is slowly recharging. And once his energy gets to a certain level, you'll see a little grey, like a little beam of light shoot out of him, and he'll give you his energy. So he is very useful to have, as he will keep you alive and extend your mining time basically. So as you can see, we've got this 4 unknown materials, 6 now. If you click on it, you'll retrieve it. But also, some people, if you go onto the outside, it's currently got nothing in it, but if you were to press Q, it will drop the item onto the ground. And that's going to bring me to another feature as well. If you go into your inventory and press I, and then hover over an icon and press Q, it will drop that item on the floor. So if you've got your inventory is full and you've got some items you don't want, for example, say I didn't want these leaves, I'd press Q, and over time they'll despawn. But as you get closer, as you'll see, it will magnetise towards you and be collected. And that is my alarm telling me we have reached the end of episode 1. So thank you guys for watching. We are going to start episode 2 shortly, but for those of you on YouTube, it will be released a day later, or possibly, depending on how many videos I get done today, I will release maybe 2 or 3 videos today. So keep an eye out for that. Failing that, it will be released daily, hopefully. So thank you for watching. I will add in the description of the YouTube channel a link to my Twitch page, my Twitter. I won't need to put a link to my YouTube channel, but yeah, we're going to start trying to link this. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike, and also a comment explaining why. But you can also comment if you do like it, because although bad feedback isn't too good, it's good for me because it allows me to work where I need to improve. So thank you for watching, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow. And for those of you who are in my stream, we will be back very shortly. So